live! Oh, we're live! Hello, everyone! Oh, goodness gracious me! It's always a surprise, it's always a shock when they tell us that we're live, because it's not like we're anticipating being live to the world on Facebook. Hello, everyone. Welcome to O2's Inside Line, live all the way from the engine room here at Penny Hill Park. We're in the gym, and it's a great honour and an absolute pleasure to welcome everyone. Henry Slade!
Slade!
Yes! Yeah, and Harry Williams is here! Yes, we bring our own cheerleaders when we're in the engine room here at Penny Hill Park. You really don't want to see what's going on behind the camera.
You really don't.
Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do is in episodes a little bit later on. I'll tell you what, in the off season, we'll turn the cameras around and we'll show you the outtakes. Thank you very much. Gentlemen, how's training been? Because we're building up to the Italy game. Last week we were in Oxford, I do believe. Why was that, Henry?
Well, just every time it's not a test week, we like to change it up, take the boys out and train somewhere else just to mix it up. Obviously, because we were in camp for quite a long time. So we went to Oxford and we had Georgia into training against, which was really good. Bit of competitive training, a couple of days, and then a bit of what's it called, punting on the Friday.
Punting, yeah.
I saw that video. Actual, not American football punting,
no, like with
but punting with a pole.
Yeah.
How was that? Was that quite difficult?
It was actually, yeah. It was deceptively difficult. And I think we've been receiving, there's been a little bit of heat online, just a little bit, not too much.
Right.
And sort of, you know, we weren't punting for the whole week. We only went punting for an hour. You know, we were training hard for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
Let's not get that confused.
Yeah. So you know, we are training hard, and we're taking this tournament very seriously.
Yeah, it amazes me how people think that a professional sporting outfit go out and spend a day or two on the river actual punting. Please get a grip. Anyway, I would imagine for you it was a little bit like Mr. Miyagi with the Karate Kid on the pole with your balance and stuff.
It was. I wasn't actually on the pole. I was relieved of that duty very early. I was using the small oar.
You got a lot of balance.
But I did oar. I did oar hard. I've had my hands are a bit blistered from it.
Really?
Then I had quite a lot of upper body done. Delayed onset muscle soreness the next day.
Now we're back in camp. What have we been training on this week, Henry?
So just early stages of the week, we just get all our plays sorted.
Early stages, more brutal or less brutal than?
Today is less brutal. We go progressively.
Or Tuesday's a bad,
it gets
right?
progressively worse till Wednesday. Wednesday's the big one.
Just wait 1 second. Hold that.
What's he saying about?
Give me that.
What's he
just give me that. Give me that. This is what we have to deal with, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. All right.
I'm talking about this week.
Right, we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry.
This is censorship.
Last week.
They deplatformed Alex Jones. They deplatformed Gavin McInnes. They're going to deplatform us.
Paul.
Let us have our freedom of speech,
25
please.
years
It's
I've been
ridiculous.
broadcasting. We won't forget the Georgians. It's a pivotal part of the interview.
We want freedom of speech.
Where was
Just
it?
say
Where was it?
Yeah,
Let's go back.
this week.
Sorry,
Talking about this
I do
week.
apologise. This week.
Yeah.
So it gets progressive throughout the week. Tuesdays are killer Tuesdays, right?
Oh,
So
no, it's changed. Now
Wednesday's
Wednesday's a big day. Yeah.
Right, okay.
But Monday's more low-key, getting our plays sorted. And then tomorrow's pretty full goo, and then Wednesday's the big one.
Nice. Okay. Well, here we go. Harry,
Georgians.
tell us about the Georgians. What was it like having them in the camp?
I can't be seen. They're going to get memes of that. I can't do that. No, the Georgians. Yeah. Well, they're
Big lads.
I'd say they're famous, or infamous, in fact, for their scrummaging and their mauling. So we were having a crack at them with that, and it was good. It was a real good competitive session. You know, we had a couple of good ones. They had a couple of good ones. It was decent. We went twice. It was competitive. It was physical. It was everything we wanted out of it, I think. And I think it worked exactly as we wanted it to. And decent training. And it brought the lads closer together.
Just out of curiosity, what's the atmosphere like afterwards? Because if you guys are going hammer and nail at each other, what's it like when the final whistle blows? And is it shake hands, have a meal together, and that kind of thing? Is it formal or is it informal? Or
I'd say it was sort of like the end of the 2 days, the end of the big session, where there was actually quite a big crowd of children and
We're in a
reporters,
school.
in fact.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're in a school. So it's the PE teachers bringing the kids out, and we just sort of shook hands and took off. We weren't like having like a formal sit-down dinner or anything together. We just a nice, firm handshake, eye contact, and that was it. Cheers for the session.
Nice. All right. Well, we've got some questions from fans. Thank you very much to everyone who sent them in. Verity, thank you.
What does that signify?
That means time is starting for our questions from fans.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Thanks for that. Verity.
Henry, you're first. Training week in Oxford last week. What did the squad get up to? We kind of touched on that, but just give us one highlight from a session. Anyone do well? Anyone do not so well?
No, it was just a tough session. Obviously, we
No
speak about
highlights.
no highlights. Just tough week, tough session. It's good.
All right, back at Penny Hill Park, Harry.
Yeah,
What's
back
it like
here.
being back here?
Yeah, it's good. It's always nice to come back. You know, it's sort of our familiar training facilities. It's good to be back. I wouldn't call it home, but it's decent. You know.
Do you get the same room, or do you change rooms?
I've been in the same room for this campaign.
Who's your roommate?
Beach with Dan Robson and briefly with Brad Shields.
I'm actually now with Brad Shields.
Are you?
Sweet pea.
All right, nice.
Who knew,
Jessica
eh?
Harley, who's age 13, wants to know, Henry, who was your idol growing up?
Obviously, when I was younger, I was a 10, so I was used to look up to Johnny Wilkinson. So it's pretty cool now that he comes in and does a bit of coaching. Well,
nice guy,
first
really.
kicking, yeah, lovely guy.
Very intense.
It's a bit surreal the first time I met him, but being used to it now, so yeah, I was in.
And any actors, pop stars, growing up, who you idolised or you admired?
No.
No? Fair enough. Gemma Lockwood wants to know, Harry, what shampoo do you use?
Shampoo do I use?
Doesn't.
I wash my hair twice a week. I do. Condition 4 times a week, and I use Aussie actually at the minute. But I try and keep it moving. I think you got to keep the hair guessing.
Okay, but Dove for Men is really good as well, because Dove for Men is the official sponsor of the England
Dove?
team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out Dove.
Yeah. Richard Richards wants to know, are you Game of Thrones fans?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who do you think will sit on the Iron Throne?
Samwell Tarly will sit on the Iron Throne.
Right.
Big.
Henry?
Well, I just hope it's Jon Snow and Khaleesi.
I've just come back from Mexico. I was never off the Iron Throne.
Monosuter's revenge.
Yeah. Richard Hadley wants to know, Henry, how long do you spend practicing your long kicks to touch?
Yeah, I do it after most sessions, just hit a few. I don't know, put a time on it. Enough, 20 minutes a day.
All right, Winston
20
Holman
minutes a day.
wants
It's
to
a
know,
lot, isn't it? That Jesus.
Harry, what's your favourite pre-match meal?
Favorite pre-match meal?
Everything?
That I make.
Yeah. We talked about this in the past.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, chicken Florentina. That's a trademark of mine.
Ooh, now what's a Florentina?
It's like a creamy sort of sun-dried tomatoes, chicken. You get some bacon in there.
Nice.
Sometimes I chop a sausage and put it in there as well.
Okay.
It's literally exactly the same as that.
What's your favourite meal here in Penny Hill Park?
Have
you tried the chicken livers?
Hands
The
down,
carbonara is ridiculous.
Friday lunchtime,
And-
carbonara are the best thing I've
and
tried.
the biscuits.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the biscuits.
Just
Yeah.
snacks about a couple hours later.
Lauren Borcutt wants to know, to both of you, if you were stranded on a desert island, which one of the squad would you like to be stranded on and why? Not actually physically on, but on the island with, and why?
I'd probably go with Harry because he's got a lot of
don't be
perks. Right? Obviously, he's a large guy.
So you can eat him if
Can
it
eat
goes
him,
wrong.
Yeah.
do
Also,
you mean,
but also
Lars?
he doesn't like me doing it, but I cuddle him a lot, and he's
Stop it, Ted.
see he doesn't like it. And like, he's really soft.
He's given those.
He give me a pillow and he can be my food. Like, it's
Shut up.
You really do get the inside line with
It's
this.
ridiculous.
It's like-
He's just showing off because it's live Facebook
All right.
feed.
Sandra Tilley wants to know, how much training do you do each week, do you think, hours-wise? And how much do you eat? And what do you eat? Is it split between carbs and protein? Because you're on the field or in the
Carbs
gym.
and protein. Beans out of a tin can. No, no, sorry. That's a lyric from a song that's missed. P110.
There you go.
What do I reckon we train
There you go,
cumulatively for 6 hours a week.
Right, okay.
we eat what
That's
they give
including
us.
everything. And then we're giving a penny over here.
All right. Dylan Welch, who's 7, wants to know, this is sent in by his mum, Catherine, best thing about playing for England? Free merchandise, surely.
No, it's just. It's just, I guess, just running out at Twickenham like in front of so many people and his classmate. Yeah.
I get a buzz just watching you guys run out. It's unbelievable. Right, Philip Dennis, this is a serious question, Henry. As a type 1 diabetic, what advice can you give my 7-year-old player to manage his blood glucose before, during and after training and games?
How long we got for this?
Well, you got as long as you want, because
Right.
it's a serious subject.
So I have a little patch on my arm called a Dexcom G6. Plug.
I think they've got a single out next week.
And it's a continuous blood glucose monitor, so if you can get one of them, that's perfect. But if not, just keep testing your blood as much as you can all the time. So obviously, the more you're testing it, the more likely you're going to keep yourself in the range. I find that when I do sport, if I start with my bloods at an all right level, obviously if you get adrenaline, it brings it up, which goes against what you'd think to have sweets before you have sport, because it will bring them down, bring your sugars down, but actually has the adverse effect, spikes them. So I have a jab before I play, and a jab at half time. I just keep testing myself as much as I can.
Can you feel when you're playing whether it's good or bad? High or low?
Yeah, sort of if my blood sugars have gone high, say in the second half they've gone high, I sort of feel more tired at the end of the game. I come in and I feel like achy everywhere. Obviously, you can feel your low pretty quickly. You get a bit shaky and stuff, but just keep testing yourself and you'll be smooth.
Nice, but listen, kids, don't let it define you. Look, we have a guy who's playing for England at the peak of the game and dealt with it himself. So thank you very much for your questions. As always, we're going to move over to Bin It to Win It. Have you guys played this before? Harry,
no, I haven't played. I was here for the game, but I haven't.
All right, so it's very, very simple. We've got 5 mini basketballs and 1 rugby ball. There are several bins. Each bin has a separate score on the front of it. You score however many points, you get balls in the bin. It's that simple. However, you can throw it. Yeah, you've got to throw it. However, the rugby ball is the last ball that you throw. That's worth double. So if you throw it in 1,000 and it goes in, it's not worth 1,000. It's worth 2,000.
2,000.
All right.
So what if it bounces and goes in?
No, it counts.
No, it does count. It does count.
8,000.
It does count. It does count. Harry, you're the biggest, so you're going to go first.
How do you throw it? How can you throw it?
Any
means necessary.
However you want.
You got to gamble.
Oh, can we just stop? Harry's going to have an outrageous technique for this. If you ever see his bowling, I've got a video I can show you later.
No, you can't show that.
Why not?
Move on.
Sorry, here we go.
So, watch, it'll be something like that.
All right, come on, Harry.
For the big boys.
It's not like that.
Just get my eye in, lads. Just get my eye.
All right, Henry.
We got to go for broke here.
Come on, Henry.
Well, you've got to be behind this line.
Just throw the ball.
The red line.
There, red line, yeah.
Hey.
Straight off the mark!
Oh, you chill out, will you, man? Jesus Christ. Slade.
Come on, Harry, get in
down.
there. Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry.
Really bad, sorry.
Come on, Henry. You got 1,000 points. Jack Knowles got the highest score, 4,000.
Too long.
2,000 points.
Damn.
Henry.
Come on, Henry. Come on, Henry.
I'm Harry.
Easy mistake.
Oh.
It's just always swinging us.
I'll be honest with you. I think we've lost Harry.
No, we haven't. I've still got the potential to get 4,000 points.
You can still get 2,000.
Henry,
yeah,
Henry, let's see if we get 3 in the row. 2,000 points as it stands. Come on.
No, that's left. That's the line, though. That's the length. Sorry.
All right, come on, Harry. You can catch up. Come on, big guy.
Drop them.
It's just really annoying.
Just go low. Go low.
No, Vernon. That just goes against everything I stand for. That.
You wouldn't sleep tonight.
Oh. Off the rim.
Was that far?
Let's go.
No, it was
Raindrops.
unlucky.
Raindrops.
All right, last one, and then you've got the rugby ball.
Right, I've got to get this.
So if you get this, it's 1,000, which will give you 3,000. Then the rugby ball, if you get that in as well, you'll take the lead with 5,000.
That's long.
Oh, it's long. All right, rugby ball now. Harry, good luck. Oh, I think I'm having a cardiac arrest. All right, come on, Henry. Oh.
Started well, didn't you? Started really well.
Yeah.
Started well.
So how many points, Verity? 2,000 for Henry. Harry got nothing. Shit. Unlucky.
Can you just take? Don't you have to put it on the board? Just leave it.
Yeah,
off.
I don't want to be on the board.
Just leave it off.
please.
Yeah, just.
Don't put it up. We'll tell everyone that he scored nothing.
Well, no. Let me have. I can have another go at some point, can't I?
Yeah, of course you can. All right, fellas, we've got Italy coming up. What can we expect from the England team? Bounce back.
Yeah, obviously a disappointing result in Wales.
Don't talk about that.
We don't talk about it. Yeah, we move on. And yeah, we're excited to get back to Twickenham in front of a big crowd and put on what we've been working on in the last few weeks, and we're really excited as a squad where we're going, and hopefully we can put on a good show.
Nice. Harry, tell us about the Italians.
I think they come to play, the Italians, and we just got to sort of worry about ourselves. I think, put our best performance we can out on the field, and the result take care of itself.
Nice, gentlemen. It's always a pleasure and an absolute honour to watch you take to the field. It brings us so much joy, whether we win or whether we lose. So thank you very much. Give a big round of applause, everyone. Yes. Henry and Harry. Henry and Harry. Yes.
Yeah.
Two beautiful gentlemen. So make sure you keep in contact with the O2 Inside Line social channels, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all that kind of stuff. We'll be keeping you up to date with everything that's going on against the Italians at Twickenham. And remember, if you are allowed into the Blue Room, then make sure you drop by and say hello. Thank you very much. Have a great evening. We'll see you soon.
Yes.
Word.